Hi everyone, and welcome to TrabantForums' first tutorial. Today we're going to be showing you how to use the garage. It's a new feature, as I'm sure a lot of y'all have played with. I want to show everybody kind of the features of it, how to navigate it, and how to post your vehicle. So I'm not going to log in as my normal self. I'm going to log in as the administrator. That way I don't mess anything up on my account. So I'm going to go to log in, change it from me, and log in. Now once here, you see I have the garage map emblem here. I'm going to go back to the main screen. And you have this thread here. Now a couple things, as a lot of y'all I'm sure have seen, when you go into the garage, it's not just Trabant, it's any IFA vehicle or really any vehicle that a member wants to share with us. So what I've done here, because the forum is Trabant centric, is to go ahead and make only Trabant show up on this right hand corner over here. Right here where it says top rated, it's showing cars that have been voted on and where they rank in the ratings. And these are most recent ones added. So from here we're going to go to garage because we want to add a car. So I'm going to click on garage. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this icon right here. And you can see all the other cars here. Our most recent one is Carrie's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and hit create item. So from here, we're going to go ahead and have a few choices. We have Trabant, Wartburg, Barkus, IFA, and Eastern Bloc vehicles, and other vehicles. Other vehicles are really anything that's not related to any of the above four. So your daily driver, other toys that you have, mopeds, scooters, trailers, whatever you want to share. So for this situation, I'm going to go ahead and hit Trabant. I'm going to hit continue. And that's the category it's going to be in. So we're going to call it Test Trabant because I want to make sure I can know what it is and go in and delete it here. You can put a description in. You don't really have to. I'm going to choose not to. The three required fields we have here are the vehicle year, the vehicle make, and the vehicle model. I know it seems a little redundant to choose Trabant from this list, but that's just the way it is. So we'll go 1987 for this situation, and we'll say that it's a 601S. The number and motor number are there for people who want to put it in there. Me personally, I have it there, so if I need to reference my VIN numbers, I can do so easily. Some people don't like to do that, and that's totally okay. So under vehicle information, you have a general category, so you can type whatever you want to about your vehicle. You can say, this is my Trabant 601S, or whatever else you want to add. You have comments here for interior and exterior, so any modifications or things that you want to share, whether it's custom wheels, custom interior pieces, things like that. Engine modifications, not that there's a whole lot we can do on the Trabants, but you can go ahead and share what you've done, rebuilds, aftermarket parts, just whatever you've done, maybe to even upgrade your vehicle. In-car entertainment is obviously mobile audio, mobile stereo, things like that. Whatever you want to share there. So for the sake of this, we'll put just white with tan interior, just something generic. Engine modifications, we'll put bone stock. In-car entertainment, you can say sound of the motor, whatever you want. If you go to create item here, it's not going to let you because it does require an image. So I have an image, I'm not sure whose car it is, saved to my desktop. So I'm going to go to my desktop here after I hit upload images to gallery. You can upload pretty much as many as you want. For members who have donated to the site with a financial contribution of over $10, they're what's known as a premium member or forum donor. Those people will have unlimited images that they can do on any vehicle. People who are just normal registered run-of-the-mill members haven't donated to the site. They're going to be limited to 15 pictures per vehicle. So still a good amount, but if you want to get that extra in there, then you just do a $10 or more donation to the site. The site does go, sorry, the money does go back into the site to improve it. So you see my image down here. So from here I'm going to go ahead and put upload. I'm sorry, we've already done that. So from here I'm going to come up and hit create item. And so you can see that it's created. It says test item was created by admin, that's me, a minute ago. Gives you quick stats, how many images, things like that. Now that it's done, a lot of people have asked, how do I set what picture I want for the cover, what shows first in the garage? Well, for that you're going to come to set cover image down here. You'll I have one picture, so obviously I'm going to pick that, but if you have multiple, you can pick which one you want most and hit set cover image. From there, it's saved. So you can go to the garage. This is the most recent one added, and here it is right here on the left-hand side. So as you can see, there are a lot of different vehicles, and maybe you just want to see Trabants, maybe you want to see other vehicles members have. So whatever the case is, you have this section over here called categories. So if you want to see just Trabants, you'll just come over here and click Trabants. And it's going to show you all the ones that are up. It'll show you votes and give you some quick stats on it. If you want to see Barkuses, you can do so there by clicking that, and so on and so forth. Now, what's really neat about the garage feature, and I'm going to use Carrie's as an example, because Carrie's a good sport, is I can come in and read all of Carrie's stuff, and if I want to, I can post a comment and say how much I like Carrie's car, or if you want to be mean, you can tell her that you don't like her car. Personally, I do like it. And leave that comment. She'll be able to see it, and everybody else will be able to also. From here, you can go to discussion, and this is kind of neat. So when you do submit a vehicle to the garage, it's set to go into a corresponding category. So Trabant 601 will go into a Trabant 601 thread on the boards. P50 would do the same. Wartburgs, other vehicles are going to follow that same type of pattern. So right now what I'm looking at is under East German Vehicles Trabant, and it's where Carrie's thing is. So even though I'm not in the garage right now, it's going to give you that so other people who maybe don't have a garage or are just kind of skimming the boards, don't want to go that far, they can kind of see the cars from there. So I'm going to go back into garage. You see these stars here. Carrie's, for instance, has some yellow stars. Jason's Wartburg has some yellow stars. You're able to go in and rate your Trabant. Now, obviously, I can rate my own. It's kind of silly to rate your own car, but you're, of course, welcome to do that. Let's say I don't really like this car. Maybe it's not in very good shape, so I might click and give it 3 stars. Now, once you give somebody's car a set of stars, that's irrevocable. You can't change that. I wish that was different, but it's unfortunately just the way it is. My wife accidentally gave my car 2 stars, and now it's pretty down in the ratings. So make sure that if you're rating someone's vehicle, you do so responsibly. Now, from here, we see how to use all of this. I'm going to go back to the boards. I'm going to click on the image up here. It takes me right back to the front. Now, like I said, I showed you where it gave that discussion forum and took me to that post. But I'll show you where it actually goes. So now that I posted it, I posted to Trabant 601. I'm going to come into Trabant. Here you can see the categories already there on the right. I'm going to go down to Trabant's. Is it right here? Actually, sorry, it goes down here into this bottom section. So test Trabant's right here. I can click here on it. It'll say admin submitted a new vehicle, test Trabant, read more about the vehicle here. So I can click here to read more about it. I'll click here for now. And you see it's going to take me back to the vehicle. So really great navigation through the garage. It's a great feature. I'm glad we have it, and I appreciate the site donators who made it happen. Those members are Jason, Chad, Mateo, and TN Travi. So thank you guys for the donations to make that happen. Now the other thing I'd like to show you is how to see what people have. Maybe you don't want to skim through everything and try to find a username. So we know that Bounty Flyer has some great cars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here just because it's a quick reference. You can go in and type his name, but click on Bounty Flyer's name here. Sorry about that. It's going to give me this little profile thing of his, and I'm going to go here to profile page. So what you can see now is because he set up a garage, I can come over here and click on the garage tab. And what it's going to do is it's going to load me all the cars that he has posted into the garage. As you can see, it's quite a few. He does have quite a few vehicles, so that's why it's a great example to use this. So I can go in and see exactly what cars this particular member has without having to sift through everything else. And then from there go and look at my favorites. So that's how you use the garage. That's the best way to use it. If you do have any additional questions on it, definitely reach out to me. You can do so on the boards by sending me a private message or shooting me an email directly. I'm, as a lot of you know, pretty easy to get a hold of and like to help people. If it helps the community, I'm all for it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a short tutorial, and if you have any questions, let me know. We'll have more tutorials to come soon and hopefully allow people to get the most out of the forums. Thank you.